Hello, happy Wednesday, people. How's everybody doing out there in Facebook, YouTube, Twitch land, or wherever you're residing? As always, let us know where you're watching from in the comments. Got a very special guest coming up in about 10 minutes from right here in Montreal, an artist named Hanorah. I'm going to play a couple songs first. Hello to Cole Harbour. And get your requests in. If there's anything you want to hear by me or anybody else, just pop it in the chat. Gonna start with Folds and one of mine. Climb up this fleshy frame, hands and feet are fixed, stretching up above me. This man-made shoulder wide. That reverb's a little hot, isn't it? Ladders broken sides. The wind rose, I lost my step, cushioning my back, the sands that came to greet me. The fallen ranked and filed, away with all the touch the sun. Remember what it's for. The heat pulling sweat from your pores. It's in their eyes and shoulders, cushioning their lives in folders. Pushed it forwards, we've got it wrong. These still winds, a shineless night, weightless in the folds of wings and silent feathers. Still we'll push over, as breathless as the day we came. And when you touch the sun, remember what it's for. The heat pulling sweat from your even if you pushed it forwards, we've got it wrong. That's Folds. And Oldie, thank you for tuning in. Sorry for the technical problems at the start. Par for the course, right? Karina is missing the soccer. No, yeah, you're missing the soccer, Karina. I do want regular score updates. This is a big sacrifice for me to be missing these huge soccer games, so please let me know. But feel free to share the video on Facebook or Twitter or whatever social media platforms exist these days. Spread the good word. I'm going to play one more and then introduce our special guest today. This is one from the second record. It's called Go On. Now to make up your own mind and piece together. You chewed the horns of this saw and left them as an offering in the covert. Out your words, won't change them no matter what the fashion. Clothed in your nouns and your verbs, the best attempts to lead you to distraction. So come on, don't let's go on. So yeah, as I've mentioned just twice already, we have a special guest today coming in all the way from down the street, an amazing singer-songwriter from right here in Montreal. It is the amazing Hanorah. Hanorah, how are you doing? You are live.
I was muted. Am I muted now?
You are no longer muted.
Excellent. Hi. Thanks for having me.
It's my pleasure. Yeah.
That was beautiful. I really loved like the surprising chord colors in that last one especially. That was lovely.
Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, it's a treat to have you on. There's quite a few people who watch every week, and there's been guests coming in and out. But for the most part, it's people that I have known somewhat beforehand, either personally or like, yeah, I've played shows with and things like that. But it's been a real treat to get to kind of connect to some new musicians. And I heard some of your stuff a few weeks ago and really loved it. And so, yeah, just reached out, and it was such a pleasure that, so happy that you wanted to join. So, yeah,
thanks for asking. Even though things are starting to open up here, I'm still around, still up. You know, our schedules aren't that filled in just yet. And it's just nice to meet new people too and play. So thanks for asking.
The opportunities there, it's pretty great. Because I saw you was it just a couple of weeks ago or even last week that you played an outdoor show Montreal. Here in Montreal, like up on the roof Oh,
yeah, it was beautiful.
Such a dream.
The roof of the Rialto. It was lovely with lovely Tika as well, who's an incredible vocalist and artist. It was a lovely experience.
Yeah, well, yeah. I mean, thank you for like in this in between zone where we're starting to do some outdoor, in real life things for coming on and doing this.
Yeah.
Would you like to play us a song to?
Yeah, maybe I'll share a confinement song.
Okay.
I wrote this one in December, so just before the holidays and things were still locked down, and it's called "The Year You Lose It All." Magic words, not at your beck and call. The hours and days evaporate, the you lose it all. Can't find the perfect way to steal your crutch away. A shadow waits to claim your soul, the you lose it all. Do 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 do. Don't have the guts to say what's on my heart and brain. The hours and days evaporate, the year you lose control. So why can't I escape the weight the light makes shapes of pain, just stains upon my wall, the year you lose it all. Do 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 do. Don't have the magic words, not at your beck and call. The hours and days evaporate, the year you lose it all.
Beautiful.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. So this is an exclusive? Has this been played live before? You said this was a December.
I may have played it in February in Quebec City for a live stream at Lancy, Bar Lancy, but it's certainly not in regular rotation. It's very fresh.
I'll take it. I'll take it as a exclusive. So
Montreal preview, I guess.
That's great. You've been able to keep writing then over the course of the last little bit.
On and off. There have been periods that felt prolific and periods that felt absolutely dried up. But it's an ebb and flow anyway if you're an artist. So I just tried to roll with the punches and be ready when lightning struck.
Amazing. And have you been able to kind of get anything recorded over that time? You've been doing sort of like home recording stuff, or like I know some folks have been getting into studios.
It was like a career switch. I changed teams. Essentially, there was like a big call out that happened in the summer of 2020, and some of the people I was working with prior on the industry side were called out for it. So it was a whole mess of like moving on from that and finding new people to work with. So now that that's settled, I'm gonna be recording over the late summer and fall for the next album.
Okay. Awesome. Yeah. So you got like dates set for that, or?
I can't say. I can't announce that yet, but it's coming and I'm excited for it. So. Yeah.
Well, I guess if for anyone who regular tunes in, I will keep you all posted about that. And there's a link to Hanorah's website in the video description, so you can go on there. And I know that through Bandcamp there's a mailing list, and I guess you have your own personal mailing list, because I'm a big believer in these things.
Yes, I do.
So
Yeah.
sign up and you'll know what's happening. And
exactly.
And as far as things you can announce, are there other outdoor or even indoor things coming up?
There's a few around the province, some as close as just half an hour from Montreal. There's the Sherbrooke Blues Festival that I'm playing on July 8th, which will be fun.
Festivals, oh my god.
Yeah, and well, since some things have started opening up again just recently, it's been a bit of a scramble to get things organized. But so some things are not yet announced, but once things are announced, they'll be on Bandcamp, Spotify, Songkick, like my Facebook page. I'll put all my show dates there once.
Just follow everything. Everyone should follow everything, and then.
Well, it's whatever platforms you're using.
Yeah.
If you're using a platform, the information will be there.
It's so hard. It's so hard to keep on top of everything. Like
I know.
I feel like TikTok is the thing right now, and I know it'll be great if I go on there, and there'll be so much amazing stuff. But I feel like I'm maxed out my capacity of platforms.
You can only do so much. That's for sure.
There's only so many hours in the day for playing online chess.
Yeah, exactly.
Confession times.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, if anybody plays on chess.com, I'm paper beat scissors. Send me a challenge.
Oh.
Why not, right?
Why not? It's a way to pass the time.
Yeah,
especially if you're remote still.
Yeah. As far as non-musical things, like, were you able to kind of keep yourself busy the last year and a half? Like how?
I got into bookbinding.
Okay.
Maybe like an unexpected hobby, but I found like a real passion for it. I just like sewing pieces of paper together. So that happened. What about you?
What did I do? It's such a blur. Right? Like the online chess thing has actually been like fairly recent. Mainly due to my brother, who watched the Queen's Gambit and then was like, I want to play chess now, and then texted me every day. But just watching movies, watching TV, playing a lot of music, going kind of deeper a little bit, I guess, into sort of like the technical side of playing, because I found it really difficult to write and create over this time, because I think I don't tend to write like incredibly literally in terms of like I'm thinking this and I'm feeling this. Like it's more like these kind of scattered images that kind of come up, but it's, you know, informed by my life outside of my house mostly. So it's
do you enjoy the work of E.E. Cummings, the poet?
I haven't investigated, actually.
That might be up your alley. E.E. Cummings, if you're talking about kind of like creating an emotional kind of landscape with like pictorial suggestions, not so much like a linear sort of language.
Amazing.
You might dig E.E. Cummings.
I love that stuff. I love it, when it's just like you have to kind of like parse out your own meanings from it, and in some ways I feel like it can be what can come out of it. Like I can listen to a song years later and be like, oh, that's what I was talking about. And it's I think there can be something very true about it that is not it's maybe it can be unfiltered in some ways, right? And my mom,
the magic of lyrics.
My sister just pointed out that I did jigsaws. I did a lot of jigsaw puzzling over the winter, and was live streaming that as well. Because
you live stream puzzles?
I really live stream.
Oh, that's cool.
And next winter it's coming up again. Well, I found this jigsaw puzzle warehouse in Montreal that had like thousands, and just like went online and like literally spent like $100 or $200 or something on jigsaw puzzles, and they got some very nice pieces.
That's cool. Wow. Maybe it's something I can do in the downtime, if there is any.
I feel like that's like, it's a winter thing. Like winter I'll get back to it. So did you want to give us another song? Yeah,
okay. I'll play one from my first record called, the record's called For the Good Guys and the Bad Guys, and the song is called Long Road.
Beautiful.
Which I think is like the first song I ever wrote on the guitar, so I feel some ways about it. I feel nostalgia about that kind of thing.
Cool.
Yeah. I want to feel the salt on my skin from a lover big enough for me to float around in. No, I wanna hear the hymn in the wind air, something soothing down Metropolitan. I'll build a house too, the kind I dreamed of when I was a little kid, feel human again. Stressed about my job and chill out on the weekend. Wanna see the photographs that left behind. The grass may be greener, that don't matter if you're blind. No, I'm going home. I'm going home. I'm taking the long road, yeah. I'm going home. I'm going home. I'm taking the see some faces I know. I wanna be a loser and a freak show. And if I never feel the salt on my skin, well, I put the blame on my own intelligence. Wanna see the photographs that left behind. The grass may be greener, that don't matter if you're blind. 'Cause I'm going home. I'm going home. I'm taking the long road, yeah. I'm going home. I'm going home. And I'm taking the long road. I'm taking the long road home. 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 Oh yeah. The long road home. The long road home. Ooh, the long road home. Ooh, 'cause I'm taking the long road home. The long road home. The long road home. Thank you.
Amazing.
Thanks.
So you said like right before you started playing that, you mentioned that that was you said that was the first song you wrote on the guitar.
I'm pretty sure it's the at least the first song that went anywhere. I know I dabbled a little bit before then, but this was, if not the first one of the first two or three back in like 2016. Yeah.
Awesome. And
oh my god, time flies.
were you writing music before that, or was that kind of like that all kind of
I started out writing kind of little poems and sketchbooks. I was an art student at Concordia for a good while in painting and sculpture, and I went from like drawing and painting in my sketchbooks to writing things out because I had gone through a really traumatic event and I needed a outlet to process that in. So sketchbook was perfect. It's small and it's private and nobody looks at it and it's just for your rough drafts. And then over time, I started to see that maybe there was some potential to some of what I was making. And I'd always had this musical bug in me. I just never gave myself permission to go for it. And then one day I was like, why should the rest of my life be like sad and crappy because of this event that happened, because of this trauma that I'm living? Like, that seems so unjust, or however you say that. So I found a producer, one of my friends called Souks. And he made some like electronic sort of demos with me.
Okay.
And then from there I found my now guitarist and boyfriend Paul Dorita, so we play together and we have a band. And over time I just was like, maybe I can accompany myself, maybe I can write some songs on the guitar, on the piano. So just like bit by bit I gave myself permission to try stuff, and that's when magic happens, right? A little at a time. Every skill you learn, a new flower blooms in your toolkit. So it's been like that.
Amazing. Yeah, that's so like inspirational as well. Like people at home just like if you're thinking about it, just try it.
Yeah, well, honestly, who cares? Like, life's too short, and we're nobody's judging us as harshly as we're judging ourselves. And I just think that like I don't know. Music is a human behavior, and I don't believe that just because you're not on top 40 radio that you don't have a right to play with it, you know?
No, I feel so strongly about that stuff. I mean, I think we do have this strong idea of a separation between musicians, people on stage, and people with careers doing this thing, and everybody else. Like, so often I'll talk to people and ask them if they play instruments or whatever, and they'll say, but I'm not a musician. I'm like, if you're playing music, you're a musician. Like, you know, like when you're doing the thing, you are the thing. Like,
even when you're not doing the thing, you're the thing. You wear many hats. I remember like every time I hear somebody say I can't sing, I'm like, everybody
can sing.
It doesn't matter. It's not about, you don't need to sound like, I don't know, pick a singer to say that you have the ability to make sound with your mouth. Very, very few people on earth cannot make sounds with their mouths. You know? Everyone can sing. Yeah. Anyway, I'm passionate about that because I don't like people like being down on themselves before they've tried anything, you know?
And it's such a wonderful thing, like to be able to express yourself like that. It feels incredible. So fully recommended to everybody.
Oh my gosh, make something, do something, just be happy. Do what makes you happy. I don't know. Life's too short.
Amazing. Yeah. So on the recorded stuff that you have, there's a lot of band arrangements of things as well. The shows that you've got coming up in the summer, are they going to be band shows? Or are they going to be solo shows? Or
it's a mix. I'm looking at. I have a little marker board with
all
I forget if I don't have it out. It's about 50-50. Some of them are trio sets, so me with two other musicians, and some of them are full band 6-piece. So those are gonna be fun.
Yeah. Oh wow. So what's the 6-piece? Like what instruments?
We got bass, drums, keyboards, 2 guitars, and a backup vocal.
It's just so nice.
I'm one of the guitars
to imagine that.
So
like just all of those people playing together.
I know, it's overwhelming, but like it can get you going on stage, you know, like when you get up there and you're in your head and you're like, how am I going to deliver emotional depth when I'm so stuck in my head? Or, you know, I've not played gigs in a long time. I find myself really nervous on stage these days, even if I've only like played twice since the pandemic or whatnot. But the energy of these people supporting the song and feeling the vibrations through the floor, like you can't help but get happy, you know?
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah.
Incredible.
I know.
Yeah. I'm getting excited thinking about it. It's gonna be happening for me soon as well. I only have solo things lined up, but it's a good inspiration to try and get some of those band things happening as well.
Yeah. Do you have people that you play with regularly?
It kind of shifts around. Like I've done a few album releases, and it's sort of been like with each album release, there's been a different ensemble that's been put together for it. I mean, that's a wonderful thing for like what I guess Montreal provides in terms of like how many incredible musicians there are in the city, that like there's always options of like different people to play with, and it's really inspiring to kind of get other people's colors into the music. So I mean, obviously nothing planned right now. Well, not obviously. I guess I could have been organizing things, but it's all solo stuff for the next.
Don't do that. Don't be hard on yourself about not being productive enough during a pandemic, okay? The music's waiting for you. It'll be there.
It's true. But no, there's some shows coming up, and in fact, like there's probably going to be a Montreal show coming up in the next few weeks. So I'll talk about that on the stream when it gets confirmed. But just talking right now with a venue, so fingers crossed. But that will be solo.
Okay. Please let me know. I'd love to come out and support.
Absolutely. And I just want to say for the folks watching back home, this is entirely listener supported. So there's a donation link in the video description. There is if you're watching on Twitch, there is a button that you can hit for the donations as well, and we take donation by Interac, PayPal, or credit card, and 50% of the donations every week go to the guest artist. So thank you to everyone who's donated already, the regular viewers, and please support the arts. It's my
you have a nice
public
real community
service.
Here. It's so lovely to see.
It's incredible. It's a really special little crew, and one of them just informed me that it is Hungary 1, Germany 0. I'm keeping an eye on the soccer scores. This is very important.
Which team are you going for?
I don't even know. It's all fun. I think they could all qualify for the next round. So it's just the fun of it. The fun of it all. Do you want to give us one last song before?
I can do one more.
Awesome.
I'll do another one for my first record. And this one's called New Orleans. And oh my gosh, the other day I woke up with the urge to literally just get on a plane and go. I can't yet, but because there's stuff going on, but soon. I think this is the year I'm going to go. So New Orleans, it's a little love letter song to my bandmates and people who've been so supportive thus far.
Beautiful.
Here we go. When I go to New Orleans, see a show that my daddy ain't seen. Well, all my childhood troubles surface. Well, my ghosts catch up to me. Oh, when I go, won't you throw me a farewell party? As in the dark I found my truth. Oh yeah, pull me out with your rhythm and blues. And if I face that opposition, my decisions will ring true. When I go, won't you let me kiss and hug you? Set me down your river. I wanna get what I deserve, yeah. If you go first, then I'll get to work and set you down there too. Oh yeah. Oh, if you go first, I'll head down to the church and maybe even pray for you. When I go to New Orleans, won't ya tell the boys that I'm living my dream, and though I know I don't deserve it, well, I'm grateful for your love. Oh, 'cause when I go, won't you throw me a farewell party? When I go, won't you throw me a farewell party?
Thank you. So beautiful. Thank you so much for joining us today. It's been such a treat. Such a treat to have you on.
I actually can't hear you. Can you
Oh
hear me?
no, I've been lost. My audio has been lost.
Hang on. Why don't I turn off my mic and turn on my phone audio?
Okay.
Yes?
We're so slick here over at PBS HQ.
All right.
Back in business.
Back in business.
That was so incredible. Thank you so much for joining us today. For anybody joining late, this is Hanorah in Montreal. There's video links in the description if you want to go check out her stuff. I put one of the tracks on the guest playlist that I update every week. Yeah, it's been wonderful having you on, and yeah, like I definitely will be keeping an eye out for Montreal shows, and yeah, I'm sure we'll be seeing each other at some point around the place.
Yeah, likewise. I'm looking forward to catching one of your shows too, and thanks so much for having me. It's been really
a pleasure.
lovely.
It's really an honor, and I think everybody back home has been expressing their appreciation as well. So
that's good.
Yeah.
That's
so yeah,
nice.
I'm going to keep going and play a few more songs, but we're going to say goodbye to Hanorah for now. So yeah, say your thanks in the chat there, folks.
Bye.
Hanorah says bye. So that's Hanorah from right here in Montreal. So wonderful. So great. It's been such a pleasure to have the chance to discover a bunch of new artists through this whole platform, however many years we're into it now. I'm losing track a little bit, but it's been wonderful. Next week we've got an artist from Canada / the UK, Dana Gavansky, fantastic musician. So definitely come back for that. I'm going to play a few more songs. I had a request last week from Abby, who's a regular listener. She's not able to watch today, but she requested this one, and I'm going to play it for her because it's her birthday. And it's also the birthday of this song as well. This is from Joni Mitchell's record Blue, which is the 50th anniversary of this year. And she asked if I could play something for that. So this is for the anniversary. It's for Abby. Please, I know a lot of you have seen Abby's name in the chat, the regular listeners. So wish her happy birthday. This is All I Want by Joni Mitchell. One small thing. Yeah, if anybody's watching on Twitch, there is an extra thing. I've put in a little requests widget thing. So I think if you go on Twitch, or if anybody's watching on there, you can try it out and see if it works. See if it sends me requests if I actually type it in there. But for everybody else, just type something in that you want to hear. But this is Joni Mitchell. I love your song. You said I love you when you forget about me. I wanna be strong, I wanna laugh along, I wanna belong to the living. Alive, alive, I wanna get up and jive, I wanna rip my stockings and some jukebox dive. Do you wanna dance with me, baby? Do you wanna take a chance? Come on. Remember it at the end. All I really, really want our love to do is to bring out the best in me and in you. All I really, really want our love to do is to bring out the best in me and in you. I wanna talk to you, I wanna shampoo you, I wanna renew you again and again. Applause, applause. Life is our cause. My feet kisses my heart sees souls. Do you see how you're you too, and we both get so blue. I'm on a lonely road and I am traveling, looking for the key to set me free. Jealousy, the greed is the unraveling, it's the unraveling, and it undoes all the joy that could be. I wanna have fun, wanna shine like the sun, I wanna be the one that you wanna see. Wanna knit you a sweater, wanna write you a love letter, wanna make you feel better, wanna make you feel free. Wanna make you feel so free. Joni. It's a good one, that, isn't it? 50 years old. Birthday for Abby and for Joni Mitchell Blue. I didn't know actually that album that well. It's, you know, it's always been on every now and then, but never really dug into it. So I think maybe Mum requested a track from that, or at least a Joni Mitchell track some months ago. And I've been working on that since then, but it was Abby putting the request in that got me to finally finish it, get it there. But it's such a great song. Such a great song. So yeah, if you request things, it might take months, but they will get in there. Yeah. Happy birthday, Abby. Happy birthday, Blue. I'm gonna play that Polish song pretty soon. That's the most popular request that I have, apparently. And there's also, for people not on Twitch, there's a Spotify playlist that has all of the tracks that I've done requests for so far. And there's like 68 on, which is crazy. That's more than episodes. So I don't know how I've ended up there. I'm going to play one for my brother, because he always requests this one. This is Watch Me Go from the first record. It's about being so fed up with how words can be misinterpreted that you decide to just stop speaking, and then everything that comes from that. So sick of pages that lead and mislead him. He gave up on words altogether today. Plastic for fire burns heady and toxic. Throat sticking sweetness that counters the flames. Spread the salt out, don't leave the dogs out. The snow come down, the rainfall will turn to ice. Spread the salt out, be sure to dank out. It cooled out for order, for silence, for solace. Responses are muted or turned on its head. Over mechanical, violent and soulless. got something away from the thread. You reach out to pull it, it's taking, it's lashing out. With no words to couch it, it won't stand aside. So pull it off away from unworthy hands. And it's loosening enough to slip your fingers in. And it's thickening, it grows to fill up the empty space. And would you all be just about as sound as you are? As you are. That's watch me go. So I'm going to play as requested that Polish song. I'm going to ever so slightly tweak that old camera because it's a little bit off center. That's for Joseph, and it's linden season. It's linden season here in Montreal, and I mean linden season comes everywhere eventually, but it's like 2 weeks early here, and it's just the absolute best. Like the city smells incredible, and yeah, it's just these innocuous things. I happen to have a linden leaf right here. It's this lovely, like, where's the camera? It's over there. It's like a little heart-shaped guy with these little flowers underneath. Can you smell it? Does that smell good? Those guys, yeah, little heart-shaped guys, smell particularly beautiful around sunset, and we get such hot summers here that it like really brings the smell out. So go and find a linden near you and have a sniff. And in fact, for people in Montreal, there is an incredible resource. It's possible that I've actually talked about this before on this here stream, but there's a tree map in Montreal where all of the publicly planted trees are listed online, and they are, yeah. So you can go and you can like search by tree species and find what you want. Here we go. Here it is. Look, we can zoom in, and as you will see, the little leaf European linden is actually the fourth most popular tree in Montreal. 16,000 of 309,491. We can zoom, like we can just like move around, and we can zoom in, and we can look at like just those guys, just those lindens. And there's the mountain. I mean, it's nice to just have a look at Montreal, isn't it? Let's be honest. Where do I live? I live somewhere around here, and this street right here, if we zoom right in, it's kind of hard to make out what the hell is what actually. Over here, St. Joseph Street. Look at how many lindens are on here, and there are other kinds of lindens as well, but it's like linden zone, so it smells right nice this time of year. Anyway, that's my linden spiel. Just call me Lyndon Johnson. Love him. I'm going to play a Polish song as requested by Mum, I think, last week. It's by an artist named Ralph Kamiński, and it's really beautiful. And it's called Wszystkiego Najlepszego. And I'm going to give you the little piano camera for that, because you need it. But yeah, keep your requests coming in. I'm going to play a new song after that. So tune in. You are tuned in. Keep tuned in. Where is it? This one. Then put the piano on in it. Hi Evan, I see you're watching. Nice to see you on here. But yeah, this is Wszystkiego Najlepszego. If I remember how it goes. I'm gonna move this thing. This is just in the way, isn't it? It's my guitar microphone. Wciąż o tobie. Hej, 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 hej. Czy myślisz jeszcze o mnie? Czy mieszkać nadal w swoim pokoiku? Czy chowasz w drzewach słodkie tajemnice każdego lata? Złoci twoje włosy, słońce. Każdego lata wracasz jeszcze do mnie, choć wesna. Choć jeszcze za tobą nieraz tęskno mi, ty musisz to wiedzieć. To co zaśpiewam ci, życzę ci wszystkiego najlepszego, najlepszego. Życzę ci wszystkiego najlepszego, najlepszego. Choć jeszcze bardzo, bardzo kochałem cię, to najlepszego, najlepszego. Hej, 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 czy jeszcze cię zobaczę? Hej, 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 piszę znów o tobie, ty z innym już ciałem, tak piękny wieście pomiędzy kodrami, czy myślisz razem mnie? Każdego lata złoci twoją skórę, słońce. Każdego lata będziesz wracać do mnie, choć wesna. duszę na włosy. Starośki smutnie wiatr i wspomnę z chłopaka z beztroskich dawnych lat. Czy myślę ci wszystkiego najlepszego, najlepszego, życzę ci wszystkiego najlepszego, najlepszego. Choć jeszcze bardzo, bardzo kochałem cię, to najlepszego, najlepszego. Życzę ci wszystkiego najlepszego. Życzę ci wszystkiego najlepszego, najlepszego. That's Ralph Kamiński with wszystkiego najlepszego. Corinna asked what it meant. The chorus means, I wish you the best, the best, the best, the best. But I think you say it when it's someone's birthday even. I feel like I've seen that. Wszystkiego najlepszego. So next time it's a Polish person's birthday, say that. I wish you the best. Best wishes. If somebody knows different, please correct me. I'm going to play a new one for you. One that actually I was working on it around about the time that I finished the last record, Parallel Line, available online. And yeah, it was kind of definitely in contention to be one of the tracks on that record. But I couldn't quite finish it, but I think it's getting closer, so. It's called Going Away. I'm going to do 2 more after that, so if there's anything you want to hear, put them in the requests, try the Twitch widget if you're on Twitch, or just type them in it. It's like us knowing when we're knowing, but the knowing won't help. Moving into kind of quarters, I want you to say, I'm going away, I'm going away, I'm going away. So come back now, restless. Cold close, you thin out the air. I was over my head. When you look at me as if you've never seen the wheels come off, this cardboard filling spaces in the road. You turn the corner laughing as the sentiment explodes. Your guards have promised everything for you. Oh, na, na, na. Oh, na, na, na. Oh, na, na, na. Well, am I sick of this? As you are, it's not simple scratches, not subtle scars. This is painful. And they know, we know. Without meaning, I burst through the clouds. I dried the soil out, I cracked the ground. Is this over? Because you look at me as if you've never seen the wheels come off. This cardboard filling spaces in the pavement, in the road. You turn the corner laughing as the sentiment explodes. Your guards are putting everything on you. Na, 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 na. Na, na, na. Oh, na, na, na. Oh, na, na, na. Oh, na, na, na. Let's Be Patient from the first record about burning too bright. So I'm just gonna do one more. There's something on the tip of my brain that I've forgotten that I was gonna say. It can't have been too crucial, I guess. Thank you everyone who's donated. Please donate if you didn't yet. There's a link in the video description. 50% of the donations each week go to the guest artists. So this week it was Hanorah. Next week it's going to be Danny Gavansky joining us from London in the UK, I do believe. What's going on in the world? How can I remember the thing that was inside of my brain that's vanishing? Doesn't matter. Can I do Army Dreamers? That's a good question. Can I... Pardon me. Can I remember all of the words? That's the big question. Can I remember all the chords? Maybe not. Okay, I'm going to do that one next week because I feel like I need a little bit of prep. Working on it. So I'm going to do Jeff Buckley because that was a request as well. This is Morning Theft by Jeff Buckley. Time takes care of the wounds, and so I can believe you had so much to give, you thought I couldn't see. Gifts for boot heels to crush, promises to see. I had to send it away to bring us back again. Your eyes and body bright and silent waters deep. Your precious daughter in the other room asleep. A kiss goodnight from every stranger that I meet. I had to send it away to bring us back again. Morning theft on pretender left, ungrateful. True self is what brought you here to me. A place where we can't accept this life. Friendship battered down by useless history, unexamined failure. What am I still to you? Something who stole from you. Some fool drama queen whose chances were few. Life brings us to who we need. A place where we can save a heart that beats as both siphon and reservoir. You're a woman, I'm a car. Your window, I'm the night. We'll come together, making chance in the starlight. Meet me tomorrow night, or any day you want. I have no right to wonder just how or when, 'cause I know the meaning fades, and there's no relief in this. I miss my beautiful friend. I had to send it away to bring us back again. It's Jeffy B. Jeffy B, Morning Theft, from his sort of outtakes, demos, album, Sketches from My Sweetheart the Drunk. I think that's what it's called. That's Morning Theft. Thank you everyone so much for tuning in. Thanks to everyone for donating. Thanks so much for Hanorah for performing. Go and follow her on Spotify and Instagram and like whatever your platform is. And if you've enjoyed the stream here, please subscribe, like the page, hit the bell thing so you get notifications every time we go live. Be back here, exact same time, exact same places. It's been a treat, as it always is. And yeah, I look forward to the next time. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.